Hello, my name is Simon, and now I'm gonna share my table tennis evaluation. I wasn't sure if I was gonna share this to the public, but I decided to do that anyways. 2021, that's the year where I started with table tennis, and yeah, we have some positives. I developed a passion for table tennis. I got a foundation for a basic backhand and a forehand stroke. Something I could build on, something to improve. I tested out many different blades and rubbers. Right now, I feel very comfortable with the rubbers that I have, and I feel confident that they bring out the best of me. And I don't really feel the need to test more rubbers or blades. Maybe a blade, perhaps in the future, but not rubbers. I'm very satisfied with the rubbers I have, but it's important to test different rubbers and blades to see what fits you. Some like slower blades, some likes faster. The impact, the feel on impact. We all have different tastes on that. Maybe you like a more woody feel or a carbon feel. And you can have a racket that have a high arc, low arc. You can have one side with a very direct arc and one with a higher arc, and I mean you can do a lot. It's actually quite complicated to make your racket. I thought it would be very simple when I started with table tennis. I just bought a Stiga 5-star racket or something, and I thought, yeah, this is a top racket. This is fantastic. And I realized later that that's not the case. It's crap. Of course, it's good for beginners, but it's just better to build your own racket. I learned how to create a reed spin in 2021. Sometimes you can get fooled on the serve because you have someone that disguise the impact point. But overall, I feel very confident with reading spin and creating spin. I feel like I have almost mastered it, at least on my forehand with creating spin. I know I can create a lot more spin, but the spin I can create, it's enough. My backhand is, I can't really get that much spin. I can get some spin, but I would like to improve that in the future. I got experience from 2 clubs. Actually, it's 3. I don't know why it's 2 here. Okay. Well, I played for 2 clubs in the beginning. One group, or the first club, it was smaller kids. I mean, I was about as good as them, or even worse, maybe. You know, kids, they still, most of the kids, they have played since they were even younger. I mean, I just started. I didn't even know how to hold a racket, so that was a group that did fit for me. The second club, it was older guys, and they were too good for me at the beginning of 2021. But later on, late 2021, I feel like I had a really good chance against most of them that are in that club. Um, I also watched and read the tips on different aspects in table tennis. Yeah, I watched tons of clips, videos, matches. Um, I just tried to learn as much as possible in the shortest time I could. In the end, I think I think that's it's valuable to have information, but if you want to improve, you should do more playing and less talking. I mean, I played every single day, so I played a lot, and it was hours every day. I had goals in late 2021 about what to improve. Yeah, I had a picture at least of what I wanted to become. Um, and it was simple goals, just to improve my backhand. I feel like that's a weak part of my game. Clear mindset of what I wanted to achieve. Yeah, I had a clear mindset of what I wanted. You know, I want to get as good as I can, see where my limit is, and I have definitely not reached it yet. I feel like I can get so much better even now. Um, I can't really see me. I mean, I'm gonna improve, definitely, for sure. Uh, I feel like my potential is very, very high because I got talent in this sport. That was obvious for me after a few months of training, and yeah, I have great feeling and touch and control for the ball. I mean, I've played football for a very long time of my life, so I'm good with handling balls in all different kind of sports. Some things I was disappointed of in 2021. I did not meet a few expectations. I had a very unbalanced forehand and backhand. What I mean with that is that my forehand was a lot better than my backhand. I mean, I couldn't use my backhand. It would basically just be blocking with backhand and attacking with forehand. Um, yeah, I'm not happy with that. To be a great table tennis player, you need to be able to do both these things. Also, my forehand, I feel like I depended a lot on my racket in 2021. Because when I changed my racket and I tested out rubbers and blades, sometimes my forehand got better, sometimes my forehand got worse. So I'm still happy I tested these blades and rubbers, but it didn't come for free. No, there are some downsides with doing what I did. And I very rarely put power and quality on the ball on matches. Just try to keep the ball in play. Yeah, in tournaments and even matches in training, I was quite afraid to take risks. I just wanted it on the table, and that's good for a local league play, or you know that it would work in if you played in a school, but if you play against other guys that play in clubs, it's just not really enough. You can play with kids on that level. um, But if you want to take a step above that, you need to be aggressive, and it's not just about attack, but when you decide to do a move, uh, do it. Don't hesitate. I switched equipment perhaps too many times, delayed the evolution in the basic strokes. Yeah, that's what I talked about. Very bad footwork. Yeah, my footwork was horrendous. Um, I basically just stood up in late 2021. I feel like that got better. Not perfect, of course, but it was acceptable. And I feel like the thing with footwork, it's I'm not used to play like that. You know, in school and stuff, if you play table tennis, no one do that kind of footwork that professional table tennis players do. So I was just not used to it. But overall, I'm a very fast guy. So I should definitely take advantage of that. A small but still significant part of my training, I would change my grip to pen hold or not try my very best. Yeah, looking back, this might seem like a small thing, but it's actually kind of big, you know. This is important stuff. Now, of course, it helped to develop my passion for table tennis. You know, changing grip to the penhold style. I think the penhold style is more fun to play with because the wrist is more flexible and you can do more crazy shots. But it might not been the best for me, and sometimes I didn't try my very best. You know, I tried 80% or 100%. But in table tennis, if you really want to change your level of play, you need to play 110%, and you need to really put your mind on that every single ball that you shoot, it's gonna be good, and it must come on the table. Of course, that's in theory that sounds great, but that's not gonna happen in real life. We all know that. Uh, but if you have an opponent that's worse than you, then I feel like you should still give 110%, and that's what I felt when I got better in the late 2021. I feel like I just didn't try anymore because I knew I was better, so I stopped, trying my best. Uh, and that's kind of what I hate the most, maybe, about 2021 in terms of table tennis. Then we have the goals for 2022, or the remaining of 2022. I want to force myself to use my backhand and put power in the shot. Of course, getting a spin as well, but mostly just putting power on the shot. Make a shot that can actually threaten the opponent. I feel like I can get a very high quality shot on my backhand, but it's very inconsistent. Right now, I'm ranked 4,412 in Sweden. I want to be ranked 3,800 or higher till the end of the year. Just going back to the first point here, when I meant inconsistent, I meant that I don't have the confidence to put power but other times I have confidence and I will just rip through the ball. Most of the time it pays off to take risks. Okay, we're gonna go to the third goal here, and that's to get even better tactically. Have a basic plan with my serves and receives. You need to create opportunities for yourself. I feel like I already have a plan with my serve, and with the receive, I feel like it's a bit tricky. It's more trickier. Um, um, but I feel like I will get there, and I'm gonna take help from other players that are better than me, so I will learn. So then we have the next thing, and do the plank every single day for a minimum 1 minute, and hopefully more as I progress. I've done it the whole summer. I've only missed like 2 days, and you know, for the whole summer, and till now, it's just I'm gonna keep doing it. And I'm gonna force myself to not miss more days, because I do feel like I'm stronger now. I feel like it also helps me play. Right now I'm doing 1 minute and 30 seconds every day instead of 1 minute, but I started with 1 minute in the beginning. But the thing is, it's not really that important how long I do it, just that I do it on a regular basis. And the last goal is that I implement my brave match play on training to official matches. Take some risks. Yeah, how I play in training when I really want to win, 110%. That is what I should do in official matches, in tournaments. I need to go all out, and I need to handle all the pressure. Even if I'm nervous, that's just something I must overcome, and I believe I can overcome it. It's just a matter of time before that's no longer an issue. So how do I achieve these goals? Never ever give up, even when things go dark. It's not about how hard you can hit, it's about how hard you can get it and keep moving forward. I mean, those those that know the quote, they know. Play in a different club, train hard, analyze, be consistent. I think the most important of all these are to be consistent and never give up. Even if things would go to hell and I would lose all my matches for 3 months, then you gotta shake yourself up. Don't give up. And then you need to, of course, train hard and believe in yourself. You can do it if you think you can do it. I mean, sooner or later, of course. What happens if I fail? If you did your best, then there's nothing else you can do. You can't change your past, but you can change your future. If you did not do your best, ask yourself why. If you did not if you did not do your best, you need to ask yourself why you didn't. You need to question yourself, how much do I want to achieve these goals, and how much am I willing to how much effort am I willing to put into this. Right now we have some positives for 2022. I use my back more often, and I should try to win with it. I'm putting efforts on one club. Right now I'm just playing in one club. And I have a plan with my serve. I know myself and know when to stop. Some exercises will not benefit me. And the point with this positive is that sometimes if you train super hard, then you will have muscle pain, and then if you're gonna train the next day, you're not really gonna be able to get the most out of your training. And it's good to be strong physically, but it's even more important to the strokes, and how to move your body. If you feel like you have perfect technique, then yeah, physical exercise will benefit you and you should do that. But if it's not perfect, which I mean, if you're not a professional table tennis player and you think your technique is perfect, then I'm sorry, you are delusional. So for the most of us, we don't have perfect technique, and we shouldn't train so much that it affects our table tennis training with the bat. I mean, physical exercise is great, but don't overdo it. And I found 2 rubbers that I will stick with. That is what I already said. This took more time than I thought. I hope you guys enjoyed, or you got interested. And bye.